So today Pokemon had their Direct celebrating the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. And it starts off with them showing us all the mainline Pokemon games that came out, starting with Pokemon Red and Green, as well as all the various different handheld consoles that all the mainline Pokemon games came out, and even the various merchandise, anime, and spin-off titles, as well as a few updates for the various different mobile games that are currently out right now. And after that we get more information on Pokemon Snap. We get to see more gameplay features, and not to mention we get to see two new characters, those two characters being Rita and Phil, as well as confirmation that new Pokemon Snap is going to have online features, where you get to edit your photos and share them online. However, that wasn't the best part of the Direct. The best part of the Direct is the Sinnoh related games that are going to come out. The first being Faithful Remix of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, confirming some of the leaks that came out before the Direct. Now the game honestly looks like Pokemon Let's Go Sinnoh, however the difference is it plays like the original, meaning you'll have wild battles and no motion controls. Not to mention the game is not being developed by Game Freak. It's actually being developed by a company called ILCA, and instead of having one person direct the games, it has two directors. Junichi Masuda, the person who directed the original Diamond and Pearl, and Yuichi Ueda. Now, the graphics of these games, I gotta be honest, I'm really indifferent towards them. While I'm not too particularly fond of the art style, the graphics themselves are pretty good. They kinda remind me of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which honestly is a good thing because I'd rather them look like that than Sword and Shield. Plus we get to see that the Underground is back, meaning we're gonna have a lot of fun online. And speaking of online, the Union Room is back, meaning there's gonna be no Wycom. Glad it's not in this game because the Wycom was trash in Sword and Shield because of that stupid code system. Now the one thing that they said in the trailer that worries me is that these are faithful remakes specifically of Diamond and Pearl, which could possibly mean that some of the features from Platinum won't make a return, meaning no Battle Frontier, no Distortion World, no Platinum exclusive characters such as Looker and Charon returning, and no Platinum Pokédex. Meaning no access to Gen 4 evolutions of older Pokemon, and no extra fire types, meaning we're stuck with Chimchar. However, it hasn't been confirmed yet that they're going to be using exclusively things from the original Diamond and Pearl only, so we'll have to wait for confirmation about that. But other than that, I'm actually pretty excited for these games to come out later this year, mainly because this could be what the Pokemon franchise needs, having the mainline games being developed by someone else other than Game Freak. Now, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl weren't the only Sinnoh games that were announced today. The other Sinnoh game being Pokemon Legends Arceus, a mainline Pokemon game that's open world that also takes place in ancient Sinnoh. While I'm decently excited about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I'm way more excited about Pokemon Legends Arceus, because judging from what was shown in the Direct, the game is open world like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, something I was hoping for from Sword and Shield. Now the game takes place in ancient Sinnoh, where a village is built by humans settling into the region, meaning for the first time we actually have a Pokemon prequel game, something I've always wanted, because a prequel could help expand the lore of the Pokemon world, and explain a few things that happened in whatever region's history. Now the main difference from this game and Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl, you start out with 3 Pokemon from 3 separate regions, those Pokemon being Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. They were brought here by a professor who said to have traveled to all the other regions before coming to Sinnoh, which could be a clue as to the identity of this professor. Now there might be a possibility that this professor could be an ancestor of an established character from Sinnoh. After all, this is about humans settling onto the region, so it would make sense if this professor was an ancestor of a well-known Sinnoh character, possibly Cynthia, given the fact that she knows all about Sinnoh's history. Now another possibility could be that the professor could also be the character known as AZ from Pokemon X and Y. After all, it's been established that AZ is immortal. Plus, thanks to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it's pretty much confirmed that AZ has traveled to different regions. So perhaps he's helping out this group of humans establish the Sinnoh region. And with him traveling to different regions, he may have picked up these 3 starter Pokemon from various different regions he's been to. Plus, with the professor possibly being AZ, it could mean that this game actually takes place in the Mega timeline. However, there really isn't that much information about this professor, so we'll have to wait until more information comes out. Now because this is the essential founding of the Sinnoh region, there might be a possibility that this village could be a past version of one of the towns from the region, possibly either Eterna City or Celestic Town, given the fact that both places are involved with Sinnoh's history. Now, since this takes place in the past, there might be a possibility that we could witness various different historical events that were chronicled in the Canalave City Library, For example, we might have a side activity involving the Veilstone Myth, which for those of you who don't know, the Veilstone Myth involves a swordsman that goes around killing Pokemon, and eventually he comes across a Pokemon that he can't defeat. And eventually he feels guilty for what he did, which results in him dropping the sword and never picking it up again. And it's also the reason why humans use Pokemon to fight their battles instead of weapons. And we could also see the type of impact that Arceus and his creations had on the Sinnoh region. Plus, we could even see the construction of various different temples that have appeared throughout Diamond and Pearl, such as the Snow Point Temple and Spear Pillar, and even the creation of the Sinnoh ruins. Plus, with how open this game is, this could be the type of change that the Pokemon main series games needs. Hopefully these games turn out good. I'm really excited for when they come out next year, and it seems like the Game Freak and the Pokemon Company are actually listening to fan feedback. So overall, it seems like it's going to be a great year for the mainline Pokemon games. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Take care.